Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ritu Agarwal and today we are going to do Varli art. So we are going to do Varli art on canvas. First I will tell you some characters of Varli art, how we draw the different type of characters on paper, and then we will do painting on the canvas. So I am taking a plain paper and some color pens, gel pens. I am putting soft music so that you don't get bored only hearing to my voice. Okay, let's get started. So mostly in Varli art is a folk art. Basically people used to draw on their walls to decorate their houses. And mostly all the Varli arts will depict the scenario or the village scenes, so people celebrating, people working, people going to their work, people gathering in the groups to celebrate something, their festivals and such kind of things. So today we are doing only basics of Varli arts. We'll understand how the characters look like and then we will do a simple canvas art. So like you can see, I have drawn a man. Mostly we use shapes like triangles and circle and some more shapes for Varli art. So there is a man. The man doesn't have, there is a small difference between man and woman character. Like you can see, man is the head of the man is circle and the head of woman is also circle along with the bun. So a small triangle on the circle to depict the feminine side, that is the bun of the woman. And the positions of hand will usually tell you whether they are walking or they are holding each other's hand or they are holding some object. And now I'm drawing animal. So can you guess which animal is this? Okay, come on, try. As and when I develop it, you can guess. Okay, come on, now you must be knowing, right? This is a cow or a buffalo, anything of that sort, so they usually used to depict their characters using triangles. So this is animal. Now birds. So there are 2-3 ways in which you can draw bird. I will draw two or three different ways in which birds are drawn in usually Varli art. So you also have to take care of which part is to be shaded and which part is not to be shaded, so that the shapes are evident what you are doing. See, this is another type of bird which you can draw. So there are many more shapes and things. I am just telling you 2-3 out of different categories. There are borders. In different ways they draw the borders. If you're making a whole complete painting of Varli art, then you might want to do the borders, and even border designs are a little bit specific for Varli art. And different kind of animals like elephants and buffalo and horse and dogs, so you can draw anything. And mostly there is very slight difference when you draw all these different kind of animals. So one or two more characters, like how do you depict a young boy in Varli art. Again, bottom portion might look same, but top portion, if you put a little dots like a hairs, the strand of hairs, then it makes the character look like a boy. And similarly you can draw the girl also. So when you're drawing the girl, usually they depicted it with the straight line and a little cross in the end, so that it looks like they have knotted, two knotted hairs, two knots in the hairs, like a ponytail on the both sides. So this was their way of depicting the girl character. So now we'll see how different kind of plants are represented. Wheat, barley, cotton, all these different kind of plants, they used to depict it in a different kind of manner. So trees also, different plants and trees and some grasses. So this is one plant. This is another. It might not be clearly visible, but those are small leaves on the branches. So you can make as many as possible. Those are just the branches of a small plant and small leaves on that branches. This is how the tree is made. You can color the entire trunk, or you can give a little shade. And this looks like a coconut tree, but it can be any tree. So 2-3 ways of depicting different trees also. In fact, there are a lot of characters. There are a lot of vessels, and the well, and the house, the huts. So I'm not telling all the characters here, just some basic ones, so that you get familiar with how the Varli art looks like and what exactly it is. So if you have to show that two women are holding hands, or they're holding something in hand, like when you have to depict a story, you only manipulate the characters which I have drawn above a little bit with their hands or legs to show them in a different mode. So these girls are holding something, and in a way they are dancing. They're holding a stick together and moving, and they are in a playful mode. So that is what is trying to depict here. They are holding something. So one hand is holding the stick and the other hand is straight, and something is hanging on the stick. Okay, so that's all. Now let's get started on the canvas. This is the fun part. Okay, I love painting. None of my project will get completed without painting. So this is one thing which I love to do most, and today we are going to paint Varli on canvas. So first we'll prepare the surface. I have just secured my surface because the paint might overflow. So you please secure your surface while you are working, and you can use newspaper, you can use any transparent sheet. Then I'm using different shades of colors. So I'm using mostly reds, yellows and white to prepare the base, and then I'll be using black for creating the pattern or creating the characters. I use newspaper to wipe my brushes because I find it absorbs faster and it is very friendly, easily available. So it is very useful when you do painting. So none of my painting will get completed without keeping a newspaper next to me. When you're doing shading on the canvas, you need newspaper. You need to wash your brush and then wipe your brush so that the color comes out, so that other color when you take on the brush, you need to blend it with the first color which you have applied on the canvas. So for that you need to keep wiping your brush on the first with water and then on the newspaper. So I'm using yellow, orange and red and a little bit of white to do the shading and prepare the base of my surface. So I have to blend so that it doesn't look like a straight line between two colors. So you can use 2-3 colors and try to blend it such that it gives an effect of mixed, maybe sunset or sunrise, whatever you want. If you want to choose any other color, you are free to choose. There is no strict rules behind this. Cover the sides also, because it doesn't look nice when you see it complete as a whole painting. Then if you don't do the sides, it looks a little empty or blank. So whatever color you are doing on the surface, just stretch it towards the end so that it comes on the sides as well and gives a finished look. So like you can see I'm just choosing the colors randomly so that I get the desired effect. So my desired effect means I should get the proper blend of all these 2-3 shades which I have chosen. So that is all, so you can just keep moving from one color to other, drying up, emptying your brush with colors, or loading your brush with color of your choice and moving around so that you create the base. If you're new to painting, you can just experiment with colors and you will definitely get it. If you are already aware of painting and you're doing a lot of painting, then it should not be difficult. I'll also make another video on the shading. I'll make more videos on painting on canvas, so that those of you who are interested to watch painting videos or want to do painting, learn basics, you can watch them. So it will be coming soon. Yes, it is therapeutic to do painting, listening music and sipping a cup of tea. That is my way of relaxing, and it is certainly very, very peaceful. Okay, so now we'll leave it for drying for some time. Once it is completely dry, then we will go for the next step of drawing the characters. You can see I'm just trying to use the extra colors to fill in the gaps on the sides if there is something left. If you have already covered the entire surface, there is no need for it. Just let it dry for some time. Once it is dried, then we will go and make the characters. So I'm quite happy with the kind of blending has come. If you are not satisfied, you can keep blending until you get the desired effect on the base. Okay, so I don't need the protection sheet anymore. Once it is dried up, we can start coloring. So this is the black color and I'm going to use a little thin brush to draw the characters. So I'm going to draw a tree and then characters, some birds, maybe some grass or plant. I don't have any design fixed in my mind. I'm just going with the flow, trying to put in a little bit characters, whatever maximum I can put on this small frame. Canvas. This is a canvas. So if you have a bigger surface to work, that means if you're working on a bigger canvas, you can choose some different theme from the Varli art, like a village theme where all the people are holding hands, enjoying, cooking or dancing, something you can choose and you can draw accordingly. Now this surface is very small and this is a basic of Varli. So I'm just going to draw a few characters here just to show you how you can create your own story using the characters of Varli art. more thing is like you don't have to go for perfect shape or perfection or something, because it's like you're drawing natural things and those are not all of same size or same dimensions, so you just go with the flow, enjoy the process, and eventually you might think that it is not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect, you just enjoy the process and try to practice. You will definitely get better at it, and you will make a nice drawing, and whatever comes out of it, I'm sure you'll love it. Although I didn't had any design in mind when I started doing this, but eventually I started thinking that if it is a sunset, then there are two ladies who are holding hand, the best buddies, and some birds are flying, and some plants here and there, like a field, so these two happy ladies dancing, holding hand. So I'm reversing the canvas because it is easier to work this way, and these are some shadows of grasses, because when it is sunset everything is more dark in color. So, and when you do Varli art, it's not like you use too many colors. Usually the pictures are, if you're using the background as a plain color, like something like magenta or something, or dark color, then you can draw your characters using white color. If you have background something like what we have done today, then you can draw your characters using one single color. Mostly black comes out well, it gets highlighted very easily on these kind of backgrounds. But if you have preferences of colors, you can definitely choose any one color, but don't use too many colors, because Varli art usually uses 2 to 3 colors maximum. Whenever you see in Google also, if you find any picture, you will see that 2 to 3 colors is maximum that is used in the Varli art. So these are some grassy paddy fields, look, and I'm just making some random grasses and patterns where they are standing, just like on the road or the fields, in the village side, countryside. Although we are almost done, I am feeling as if one bird is looking little odd, so we'll make 1 or 2 birds more. And this is the same bird what I have told you on paper before we started painting. So you can use any type of characters, if you want to use different kind of bird, peacock or duck or something, you can also use them as per your design thought in your mind. Okay, so we are done. Thank you for watching, and do try and post your paintings or comments in the comment section, and let me know what you want to make more whether you liked it or not. Thank you so much. See you next time. Here is the final product, final look. Thank you. Bye bye.